What is going on, party people? Jimmy here from TP Game Boys, bringing you a fantastic UFC 2 commentary. Bantamweight division, Holm versus Rowdy Ronda Rousey. We're in the United Center, I'm pretty sure. And I play it a lot, but I play it to de-stress. It's not really one of my main games. In terms of sports games, my main game is NHL 16 right now. And in terms of first-person shooters, it's Call of Duty and Battlefield. I play a lot of RPGs. I'm waiting for Skyrim to come out. I play a lot of Fallout, but this is another one of my favorite games. And in this particular fight, it's very interesting because I know how to slip into dodge and all that nonsense, but it's more fun to just get in there and kick people in their fucking head. And that's what I do in this game. Until like the middle of this round where she just gives me two really good liver shots, and I literally almost lose the fight. I gotta kind of back up and get my ground back and protect myself because she's really close to getting me in a TKO. But that's not what this video is about. What this video is about authenticity. And authenticity is a very difficult thing to come by. It's not something you see a lot of on YouTube because authenticity isn't sexy. Now, what do I mean by that? Authenticity isn't sexy. What I mean by that is nobody wants to see what you do on an average day. Everybody wants to see you, on a paraglider, or they want to see you swimming with dolphins, or riding a longboard down a big, huge hill in San Francisco with a GoPro in front of you with sparklers in each hand. They want to see cool stuff. And a lot of times gameplay commentary is difficult in this regard because there's not always an interesting thing to say. Sometimes it's just a regular day, and sometimes that results in commentaries being stale or disingenuous. And that's the last thing that I want to be. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to lie to you guys. And I don't want you guys to feel like you've been cheated out of legitimate content because you're busy watching my bullshit. So, with all that being said, I want to lay out exactly what's going to be happening on TP Game Boys regularly, just so you're aware and you don't expect anything else. Number one, on Saturday, that's the goal, will be the True Hooligan podcast. The True Hooligan podcast is kind of where this channel has been headed, in my mind at least. I've always wanted the True Hooligan podcast to be it always hasn't been called that, so don't get it twisted. But I've always wanted my podcast to be kind of the main thing that I did on YouTube. I wanted it to be my claim to fame. The live streams were my idea back on the original TP Game Boys, and that's always been my dream, was to have my own show. And that sounds so pretentious and stupid, but I've always wanted my own kind of following. And the reason for that is I feel like it's very fluid, and it's the most organic that you can possibly be. There's no fakeness on a live show because it's just you in the moment. It's pure, unadulterated thought and feeling. And that's why I think it appeals to me so much. The reason that the commentaries back in the day didn't appeal to me so much was because a lot of times they were fake. They were forced. They were just regurgitated lines that we'd written or come up with and forced ourselves to say to you in hopes that you'd like our videos. And some of you did, and it's because you're used to being fed those kind of commentaries. But that's not what I want to do on this channel. So, that being said, what you can expect is our podcast on Saturdays. On top of that, it's going to be a very case-by-case basis. Some weeks you'll get 5 videos, 5 commentaries, maybe a vlog. Some weeks you'll get 1 video. And it might just be a vlog of me eating lunch. What's going on? Didn't have a lot of time to make a video this week, so this is me eating lunch, chilling out. See you at the podcast. And that'll be it. And like I said, some weeks it'll be heavy. 5, gameplay videos. Oh, I got a nuke. Oh, this is me tearing it up in a tank. This is me getting 6 straight knockouts on UFC 2. I scored a goal, hat trick as Vladimir Tarasenko. It might be any of those cool things. But it will never be, hey guys, didn't have a lot to talk about, so here's me talking about this gun and why I like it and why it's cool. None of that. Because it's fake and it's not cool. It's not cool to make that kind of content. Because it's not who I am, it's not who I want to be, and it's not the kind of content that I feel good about giving to you guys. So, with all that being said, thank you very, very much for watching. And if you're one of the newer guys, which I know there are some of you, thank you for being new. Thank you for being cool. Thank you for subscribing and commenting. If you're an older subscriber and you haven't found your way back to the channel yet, come on back. There's going to be some cool stuff happening here. Once things get all back to kind of the old numbers, we might do some merchandise, might do a Patreon, might do all kinds of cool stuff. Signed posters, live shows, anything that you guys kind of suggest to me, I'll definitely take into account because that's the kind of channel that I want to be. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.